What Nutritiming does is it helps people understand exactly how to eat to meet their energy requirements without having too much or too little at any one time. The work that Champions has been doing with Nutritiming is very important because it takes a unique view at a child's day over the course of what they have to do in school. One of the things we found in a study that we performed at Georgia State University on school-age kids was that there's a difference between the body compositions in the kids who have the early lunch after phys ed and those who have a late lunch. So what we found was the children who had the early lunch immediately following the physical education class had lower body fat levels than the kids who had the late lunch, let's say at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And the difference was that the kids with the late lunch stayed in a very severe energy balance deficit for much longer. So over time, there was a gradual rise in their body fat percent and a gradual loss in muscle mass in those kids who spent a great deal of time in an energy balance deficit. So what Champions is doing now is applying this concept in the school day to try to find out exactly what's the best time to feed kids so that they don't achieve a significant energy balance deficit to keep them healthy. We've seen that if you provide a timed snack to reduce the chance of an energy balance deficit, you actually increase muscle mass in these kids very nicely. So most of the weight increase that you see, which is inevitable, is muscle in these kids that you've given a timed snack to instead of fat. So that's a very desirable thing. Champions has really done a wonderful thing by changing the paradigm. They've actually stuck their neck out and said, let's take a different look at this. Let's see if there's another way to resolve this terrible issue of unfit kids and higher obesity in children. And they're doing something which is remarkable, it's unique, and they really should be complimented for what they're doing.